Hello Aquarius and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your unexpected reading for the last half of September 2025 for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome Aquarius, we have retreat. You might be taking a break. This can be about withdrawing, stepping back to your place of sanctuary. You might also be going on a retreat in some way, shape or form. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for our lovely Aquarians? Message for Aquarius. Thank you, angel spirits, guides. So we have number 10, freedom. Archangel Zadkiel is setting you free from the restrictions that have been blocking your peace. So liberation. Let's see what we have for you, the unexpected for Aquarius. Angel Spirits Guides for the last half of September 2025. What does our lovely Aquarians need to hear? Thank you. You know, rest and rejuvenation again. We have number 19. We've got retreat here. We have contract, number 6. Strategy, number 21. What do we have for Aquarius? Message for Aquarius. The unexpected. Message for Aquarius. Ace of Cups. Contract, we have the Hierophant. King of Swords could be you, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, male or female, or the energy of the card. Somebody who sees the truth, does the right thing, clear, intellect, knowledge, reason, decisive, communicator, male or female. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. Sorry, we've got the Hierophant, we've got the Emperor. Let's see what we have for you with this Ace of Cups. New beginning. Can be love, romance, relationships, self-love, emotional renewal. What do we have for our lovely Aquarians? Thank you, angel spirits, guides. Ace of Cups. And we have the Two of Wands and the Page of Wands. The Hierophant. Three of Wands and the Devil. This feels like it feels like a shift in focus. Is what I see for you here. You know, I think that it's like there is a time of new joy, new happiness, emotional renewal, connecting to self. Now, yes, you could do that with someone else as well, clearly. But it just feels more like there is a period here of coming back to your heart, opening up to a brand new beginning in your life. And really having, I mean, some of you might be taking a break. Some of you might be being at that point here where you're taking a step back to really consider what's important in life as well. Because I think that there is that energy here, Aquarius, the Two of Wands and the Page of Wands. This can be very powerful in terms of being at some kind of crossroads and deciding how you're going to move forward. You know, I feel that there is a path here that holds real potential and growth and positivity and passion and excitement and potential. This just feels like you're going to be presented with some choice here, because there is that feeling here of the heart opening up to a brand new beginning, new happiness, new joy, a time of emotional renewal for you. And I think that you're figuring out what's important in the next 2 weeks, because this is more future looking. We're looking ahead to the future here. How you move forward. Then there will be, an exciting way forward for you as well, an exciting path forward for you. You could look at that in love. You could look at that in terms of business. You could look at that in life. This just feels like what do I need to focus on, and how do I really move forward in terms of the path that really holds great potential and growth and positivity for me. This is what I really see that you're looking at, whatever the specifics would be. Because I just feel that there's a sense of new peace with you. A feeling that you're dealing with an energy of my way or the highway is lower vibrational. I think that you're dealing with an entity where you're just not getting anywhere to do with some level of contract negotiations, or, whatever that scenario would be for you. You could be dealing with contractual, however this manifests for you here, Aquarius, some contractual energies of some kind. There could well be somebody who's been difficult or acting lower vibration. The devil can be linked with vices, so things like greed and ego and wants and needs and desires and, obsessions and jealousies and all of that kind of thing. This can be that kind of energy here where you're dealing with someone who is just being very difficult, like my way or the highway. And you're really kind of thinking, I don't know if it's worth focusing on this anymore. Is it time to turn my back on this? Because there is just a focus here for you that's opening up for you, new joy, new happiness, emotional renewal, rebirth, a way forward here. And you're really kind of thinking, do I really want to put up with this anymore? Do I want to waste my time in terms of trying to get some contractual issues sorted, is what I see for you. Because while we're in that energy, we allow that unhealthy influence to influence our life, And this is the scenario here of you're at that point where you're coming into a time of peace and emotional joy and creativity, and your creative ideas might be flowing, and that sense of emotional renewal and a new path is presented to you here, or is opening up for you in some way, or a way forward in some way. And you're really kind of thinking, is it worth wasting my time on this now to try and get some kind of something sorted where, this would be someone who's been incredibly difficult, who will never back down, who will always want what they want, and they'll never let go of that, So I feel that you're kind of thinking, is it time to just look up, look forward, broaden my horizons and move on from this, turn my back on a situation, let those ships sail out into the distance. This is what I'm kind of thinking about here, because I think that there are things to focus on, is what I see for you. Because again, the King of Swords is forward-looking. King of Swords is future-facing, and it's the strategy. And it feels like a life strategy for you, being clear in terms of what's worth your time and energy, what's worth your focus. There are greater things to focus on here with strategy. You have plans. You have plans for the future. And I think that you're figuring out things that are more important to you, is what I'm seeing for you. And this is where you're getting crystal clear clarity. Some of you just might be taking a step back and going to a retreat or having a break or a holiday of some kind of thing. And this is when this whole kind of, this concept, these energies are coming out. They're flowing out of you here. You're focused on what you want now. You have other plans. You have a strategy in terms of how you want to move forward now. And I'm certainly feeling this energy here. It just feels like something just doesn't feel worth it. Whether you're investing your energy, your time, or your money in this kind of scenario as well. Because certainly with contractual areas, we can pay for counsel and legal advice and solicitors and and so on and so forth. So, there could well be that element too. Because the Emperor is somebody who takes control. There is an energy of taking your power back. It is that sense of a new power dynamic. You're taking control and not allowing that devil energy to be in your life anymore, whatever that devil energy is. There's wants, desires, someone wants what they want and they're not backing down. It's my way or the highway, not budging is the way it is. You're just dealing with a very difficult energy who is never going to change. And I think that you see that. And I think that you are taking control of your life and realizing, what's important, and there are more important things to focus on. It just feels like there is an issue that's just not worth it for you anymore, because I think that there is something really opening up for you or holds potential. You have plans for the future, and you're figuring out what's worth your time and energy and what isn't, what's important, what isn't. And you're taking your power back. This is decisions, taking decisions in your own life, the decision maker of some kind. This can be you. An energy where you are what feels like not allowing an unhealthy influence to, it feels like it's just not worth it. I mean, it's the energy that I'm getting here because we have this energy of freedom. And this is what I see for you. I think that you're liberating from something here, because it's not worth the energy and time, is what I see for you. Free will, but I think that there are greater things to focus on, is what I'm seeing here, Aquarius. And I think you have plans that hold far greater potential, and I don't think that you want to waste your time on something that just feels very unhealthy, negative, taking up too much time, likes this kind of energy would like, lording it over someone. This kind of energy would like understanding, their own power and it is a kind of energy of this. This is what I will do, and nothing less than that. Or it's just a kind of. It feels like you're kind of wasting your time on this. It's not important as is what is the future ahead. Because the more you spend time on this, it's almost like the energy of I can't focus on this. I'm always being pulled back in this issue. Is what I'm seeing for you. It feels like you're cutting cords. Because there's such potential here, emotional renewal, new joy, and you're not letting this energy get in the way of that. Now, very positive in terms of creative endeavors and projects as well, business ventures, letting your creative side wild, opening up to a time of creativity, passion, starting new things as well will be presented to you as well. You have plans, personal, professional, life, across life will be the energy too. I think that you have plans and you're figuring out what's important to you here. Whatever is happening here, you're brought to some kind of, because it's an unexpected reading, something is happening in this energy, and I feel it's bringing you to some crossroads that maybe you didn't anticipate, but it's making you look at ask the questions that you need to ask, and figure out what matters and what's worth your time and energy, because there's such a focus on looking ahead and not wanting to be pulled back in this contractual area. All right, what do we have for our lovely Aquarians? Thank you, angel spirits, guides. Message for Aquarius. Yeah, we have organization, number 42. Purpose, planning, efficiency now come to me so easily, exactly. Organizing your thoughts as well. We have harvest, number 43. As the waves of the ocean are infinite, as the trees in the forest grow tall, let my work now bring me to harvest. I am ready to receive my all. Again, that sense of putting your time in the right direction of what is going to bring you, reaping the results. We have passion, number 11. Rise, passion, rise up high. Inflame my purpose, reach the sky. I'm going to stop looking now. I keep looking at the bottom of the deck, and when I do that, I have to say it. So we have creativity, number 33, which is what I was talking about. By all above and all below, let me connect, let creativity flow. I think the new is available to you here. Personal, professional, like I said, life. It just feels like there are more exciting things that promise growth, happiness, joy, letting your creative side widen out, you know. This is that scenario here, and it feels like something just isn't worth it. All right, message from Spirit. Free will, Aquarius. But I think that you're taking your power back from this scenario and doing what's right for you. You've learnt, and you've learnt through wisdom. You've learnt through experience here. Love that. We have receive. You are a kind and loving soul who constantly reaches out and gives to others, but now it's time for you to learn how to graciously receive. Just as with the ebb and flow of the tides, the art of giving and receiving is the natural law and order of the universe. It's your time to receive from God, Spirit, the universe. It's a time of emotional joy, peace, renewal, self-love, happiness, new creativity. And you're at, I think, some unexpected crossroads, however it comes about. It could be by this person's or this entity's or this party's actions, whatever this contractual energy is. It might well be, it brings you to some kind of crossroads that you didn't expect, but you're now kind of thinking, and it might well be that you think on some kind of break or something along those lines, what's really important? Not letting anything get in the way of a way forward for you is what I see for you. And again, this can be things like new business paths, new creative ventures, new love, new passions, desires in life, and yeah, it just feels like some important decision in terms of what's important and what isn't. Aquarius, that's what I have for you for the last half of September 2025. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful last half, and I will see you next time.